Hey, hot doggers! So, went to the party last night. There was a lot of people there. And to be completely honest with you, I would have been completely uncomfortable with recording anything at that party. So, I didn't get any footage from the party last night. It was a good time. Good time had by everybody, I think. There was a lot of people there. There were cars parked in the guy's driveway and all in the driveway and his front yard, and they were lined up all the way down the block. So it was a lot of people there. It was a good time, just an all-around good time. But I didn't get any footage of the party. But I wanted to get on here and talk about money, how to make money, right? So the common question is, obviously it takes money to make money, right? And the common question is, where do you get the money to start a business? Where do you get the money to start hot dogging? Where do you get the money to do this, to do that? The fact of the matter is, it does take money to make money. You're never going to get around that. But the way I view it is, there's three different kinds of money, right? There's physical money, mental money, and gifted money. Physical money is money that you have to physically work for. Physical money, if you go to a job every day, you're trading your time, your hours, your labor, your work, your physical ability for money. That's physical money. Mental money is money that you invest. It's money that you are able to, they call it, some people call it mailbox money. It's money, it's the ability to make money through use of your knowledge, use of your experience, use of basically putting your money to work for you. You got 401k retirement plans. You've got some people just invest in the stock market themselves. You've got there's all different kinds of ways to make mental money. Essentially, it's just passive income. It's using your brain, using your mind to figure out a way to make your money work for you. And then you have gifted money. Gifted money is exactly what it sounds like. It's money that somebody gave you. You were left an inheritance from a grandparent or a parent who passed away, or you won the lottery. That's gifted money. So how do you make money? How to make money, right? How do you make money? As far from the physical side, obviously you can't make mental money without first making physical money. From the physical side, you can, a lot of people, it's knowing how to use the resources that you have, using the resources that you have to make money. Almost everybody, unless you live in an apartment, almost everybody has a lawnmower. Go mow some lawns. You get $40 a pop for mowing lawns nowadays, $30 to $40 a pop, just to mow somebody's lawn. You do 10 of those in a day and made $400. There's a lot of ways to make money. You figure, helping people clean, start a cleaning company, start a cleaning business, start a laundry business. In fact, in terms of a laundromat, because obviously I own a laundromat, you can go to any unattended laundromat and say, hey, I will trade you services if you'll let me work out of your laundromat, right? So every unattended laundromat, myself included, is looking for somebody to keep their laundromat clean every day, so they don't have to. But they don't want to have to pay somebody to do it. That's why they're an unattended laundromat, because they don't want to deal with the hassles of employees and the state taxation and insurance, employer paid insurance and all that jazz. So unattended laundromats more often than not are unattended because they don't want to pay an employee to be there all day every day. If you were to go to an unattended laundromat and say, hey, I will keep your place clean, I'll clean the machines, I'll help your customers, I'll keep the bathrooms clean, all I want in exchange is the ability to work out of your laundromat. I'm going to get my own laundry drop-off customers. I'll have my own laundry drop-off customers. I'll have my own business. I'll do my own marketing. I'll have my own business. I just want to be able to use your laundromat to do the laundry. There's not a single unattended laundromat owner that would turn down that deal. They don't have to pay you. You're going to make your money from doing the laundry drop-off. You're going to charge $1.25 a pound. And that's going to be your money. Of course, out of that money, you're going to have to pay the machines, pay to feed his machines, his or her machine, the laundromat owner's machines. So you figure if you have a 10 pound minimum, you're charging $10 or $1 a pound. Out of that $10 you're going to make for a 10 pound load of laundry, you might spend $4 or $5 to actually feed the machines and get, you'll have to supply your own soap and whatnot. So you're still going to make a profit, $4 or $5 profit on that laundry. And in return, all you have to do is keep their place clean. That's a business idea. It's not going to cost you. It'll cost you $0 to do that. You don't have to come out of pocket. You can start your own business right away. You'll have a place to work out of. You'll have a business address to work out of. And you will essentially be a business owner. So that's just an idea for you. That's just an idea. That's an example of physical money. You make your physical money, and then as you grow that business, you can turn it into mental money, where you're no longer having to trade your time. You can hire people to do the laundry for you. You're no longer trading your time to do the money. You hire people to do it for you. And then it just becomes a mental game. How do I grow it? How do I expand? How many more unattended laundromats can I get on this with this type of agreement? Then it becomes mental money. All you have to do is focus on expanding. You're no longer trading your hours, trading your labor for that money, because you hire employees to do that. So that's just kind of my take on money, how to get money. So a couple of ideas on how to get money. There's the key is to be resourceful. Use what you have. Most people, when they think about starting a business, they want to go all out, and they want to be just like the big players in the game, and be like, they want to be all professional and have professional signage and professional this, professional that. That costs money. That costs a lot of money to do that, and they got their money from starting small. So if you want to get to that point, that's great. It's awesome to have a goal, but you have to think small. You have to start small, figure out how you can use what you have, use what skills you have. Some of you might be good carpenters. Start building decks on weekends, start building fences, putting up fences on weekends. Use a skill, figure out what skills you have, use that skill to start your own business, figure out how to start your own business with that physical labor, trading your time for money. And then as you get more and more money, you can start putting your money into earning mental money. You can start investing in businesses. You can start investing in stocks. You can start investing in whatever you want. Just putting your money to work for you. And if you're lucky enough to be one of the gifted income or the gifted money people, the biggest problem, and this is why giving people money never works. Giving people money never works. It's never a good idea to give people money, because without the experience or the education on how to handle money, every penny that you give somebody is going to end up, they're going to end up right back to square one. If you look at a lot of the lottery winners, a lot of lottery winners end up bankrupt. You know, musicians, they get some big songs, some big albums, they become millionaires, then they end up bankrupt. Actors, actresses, same story, they end up bankrupt. Reason being is because they'd never had experience with how to handle money, how to move money, how to invest money, how to think long-term with their money. So they think they have all this money, they can go out and spend it however they want, and then they end up broke. At the end of the day, they end up broke. You know, Mike Tyson he was real big about tigers. And this is beyond The Hangover. This is actually before the whole Hangover deal, the Hangover movie, if you've seen that movie. But Mike Tyson was actually really big about owning tigers. And he had this statement, he made this statement one time. He said, you know what's more expensive than buying a tiger? Feeding a tiger. People don't think about that when they get money. When they get money, they just want to buy stuff. They don't think about the long-term effects of what they're buying. That's why I say gifted money is a good thing if you know what you're doing with it and how to handle it. Gifted money can also ruin you. So that's just my take on money. If you're lucky enough to get gifted money, take the time to figure out what to do with it, how to handle it, learn about taxes. Dear Lord, learn about taxes. If you're lucky enough to be in that boat, great. If not, start with physical labor. Start with physical labor, using the resources that you have, using the skills that you have. Trade physical labor for money. And the reason you don't want to stick with physical labor as a long-term objective is physical labor, trading your time for money. There's only so much time in a day. You only have 24 hours in a day. Your body can only handle so much physical labor. Therefore, your income, when you're trading physical labor or trading time for money, your income is capped. It's capped by how much physical labor you can do physically, and it's capped by how many hours there are in a day. You never want to have physical labor as a long-term plan. Always want to figure out how to trade physical labor money for mental money. Take your money, invest it, make it work for you, and that's how you're going to generate long-term cash flow. That is a long-term plan. Eventually you'll make enough money from your mental money that you won't have to worry about physical money. You won't have to worry about trading your time for hour or to your time for money, because you'll have enough mental money, enough mailbox money, passive income to cover anything that you'd want to cover, anything that you have to pay for. So that's just my take on money. I just wanted to make this short video. It's 9 o'clock Sunday, day 7 of the 30-day challenge. I haven't seen Angela's video yet today, so we'll see if she posts today. But this is my video for day number 7 of the 30-day challenge with Angela Rumke. I just wanted to touch on the whole money topic. How do I make money? Because I get that all the time. Where did you get the money to start the laundromat, to buy the laundromat? Where'd you get the money to start, hot dogging? So I just want to take this time to kind of go over the different types of money and the importance of just being resourceful, using what you have to make money. Don't go out and buy a bunch of brand new equipment, and just use what you've got. Use what you've got. Start with what you've got. Take that money, expand it, invest it, build it. And that's going to be my best advice for you. So until tomorrow, I will see you on the flip side.